Alright, part 2. That didn't work. So I'll try to start over here. Went out to eat with the kid today and got my tires rotated and an oil change because my car really needed it since she's been driving it. I don't drive all that much. Other people freak me out. It's not my driving, it's everyone else's driving that freaks me out. I am using my mud today. It smells like campfire. You guys haven't smelled this one yet. I haven't made any, but I will be getting this out soon. I've had this one for a while. Yeah, you guys get the nice looking ones. I just take the remnants or the experiments and use that. Like this one here. This is mud as well. It's just, I can't remember what scent it is. It's very light scented. My sniffer's a little off all the time. I have to ask all the time, hey, is this scented good enough? And have whoever's next to me smell it. What else? Oh, so sneak peek. I will show you guys things that I should have up in the shop Friday. If I can find them. Give me just a second. There they are. Okay. I have sheep. Little bitty sheep. And it's just what you see is what you get, the little sheep. It's a little flat back. And I think they're just adorable. Then I have hold on. They're under here. There we go. These are 4-leaf clovers. There's glittery ones and then plain. I will be trying to coat these with a layer of resin or clear fingernail polish to try to seal in all that glitter so it doesn't come off, because I do see a little bit of it transferring over. So to seal that, I'll put some clear fingernail polish over it or resin or something, so the glitter stays on the magnet. And then I have these, which are just so adorable. I saw these and I was like, oh, I gotta get those. They're adorable. I have little, let me see. Little bears. And they're for Valentine's Day, but I think they're cute enough to be year-round. You have the little girl holding the card, I believe. A little boy with a rose. A little boy with a top hat and a bow tie holding a heart. This one is Cupid. He's got his little bow and arrow and his wings. Then you have another little guy here, or girl, sorry. This one's a girl with another, it's like a little card with a heart. And then this one, last but not least, is another little girl with a heart and a bow. And they have tails. Look at their little tails, guys. They're so cute. Little itty bitty nub for a tail. Alright, all those should be up in my shop Friday at the latest. I'm not going to put them very pricey. They're little. I mean, you guys see how little they are. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I do. So for size, there's a quarter. You know, one of these is about the size of a quarter. The bears are small. Now we'll probably put the magnets on their feet so they'll stand up. Just so you know. So I have a bunch of tag questions because there's no way I can fit a bunch of talking into this because my brain, as you can tell, is just not functioning correctly today. And it's been a long time since I've worked on this, so I hope I haven't lost you guys. I hope you're still interested to figure out what this is. So if you have any guesses at all, please put them down in the comments below. I've had a couple guesses, but not very many. So I'm going to finish this off today, and then we'll see about finishing another section off. Maybe this one today. Just depending on how long this goes. The X-Acto knife for cutting the bottom part of this because I've got tape on the top and the bottom. So that way you cannot see through. And I'll tell you guys, this is a Diamond Art Club and I don't know. I'm just not. I like Diamond Art Club, don't get me wrong. But this one I can't say I'm very impressed with it. Just because it's, I don't know, drills are falling off. Just all kinds of really nasty things are happening. Which I know I'm taking longer than usual. But I don't know. Something about it. I'm not impressed. But I do like the picture. I do think it's well done. Just mostly the stickiness of the drills. And that could be my fault. Plus I don't like all the 5200 because if you get little spots of crap in there, it shows up a lot better. So I don't like it because of that too. But it is what it is. So let's see. The tag I'm going to do is a basic learn about me tag. It's a bunch of basic questions to try to find out who I am and what my likes and dislikes are and stuff like that. And no, I won't always use the trays because like this, I'm doing such small areas, and when I have a little amount I can just, you know, work out of the little box. And I love these. I love these boxes very much. And I'll tell you another thing. I've had my wax, my mud, and my pen for a long time. And it's still plugging along. But no, I haven't been diamond painting recently. Not a lot of it because I have fallen down another rabbit hole I've fallen down the miniature house rabbit hole. And honestly, it's something that should have happened years ago. Because growing up as a kid, that's what I wanted to do. I always wanted to put together doll houses, and my parents would not buy me any. And I can't blame them because they were expensive even back then. And, you know, they didn't know whether I'd finish it or not, so they didn't really want to waste that much money on something that I might not finish. It was just a different time back then. You know, I didn't like Barbies, and they knew that. And so it was questionable as to whether, you know, I would want to finish it or not. But I've always been into miniatures. I like tiny things. You know, always bought miniature stuff. And I thought those dollhouses were so cool. That's why I wanted one so bad. And then when I got older, you know, I had kids, and priorities weren't such that miniature dollhouses fit in. You know, it was more getting food on the table and taking care of the kids and what they wanted. That's what was important, and I hope I didn't just lay down the wrong colors. I did again. Oh well. I'm bad at that. That's another thing I don't like. If you'll look and see, this one is that line right there. And then you have this one, which is the same line. You got the diagonal line, but if you're not paying attention, you can put this down for this, which is what I just did. So now I've got to fix all those little ones that I just put in there. Gotta find them. And then get them to decide to go back in. So what are all of you guys working on today? I'd like to hear about it. Just put it in the comments below. You know, I'd love to see more guesses too as to what this might be. Really would. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I know Amber asked some. Hopefully this whip, these tags will answer some of those questions for you, Amber. If not, ask me more. I know one of yours was, what's your favorite kind of food? And Italian. It's a whole type of food. I love Italian food. Pasta, pizza, you name it. And I like it. Which, being diabetic, yes, I am diabetic, I'm type 2, have been for more than half of my life. So, quite a few years. And Italian food is very bad for diabetics because of all the sugars and starches. You know, most people, when they make spaghetti sauce, they add sugar to it. When you make dough, you know, there's sugar in the dough. And just everything has sugar in it. And this is another thing. I've found a lot of this. It's a double drill with a little piece of garbage on it, and it's a little concave. See, they're not flat back. They actually go in a little bit, you know, and I don't want to use that on my diamond painting. Just the drill quality and the canvas, I don't know. See, I can't get it to where you guys can see it, that it's concave, but whatever. Okay. So I go fishing in my drills. So yeah. I also have fibromyalgia, so that doesn't help with the scattered thoughts. Fibro plus ADHD. Neither one help. Alrighty, so the first question here. Where did I grow up? Right here. Springfield, Illinois. Then we moved to Chatham, Illinois, which is just a little bit of ways from Springfield, not very far. We moved there when I was in right after first grade. Now Chatham is like for the rich and hoity-toity. We moved there before it turned to that. We did live there a little bit at the beginning of all that, but not very long. But now it's, send your kids to Chatham schools because they're so much better than Springfield. And it's true. It's true. But I'll tell you what. The problem is it's a small town. Back whenever I went, it was smaller. And there's nothing for kids to do there. Absolutely nothing. So, most of the kids turn to smoking pot. I did not. I never did. I don't know. I guess I was too afraid of my mom and dad. I was a good little girl back then. So, yep, that's where I grew up. And where do you currently live? I live in Springfield, Illinois. In the older part of town, historic. My house was bought out of a Sears catalog way back when. I think it was 1920s it was built. And they bought it out of a Sears catalog. They shipped all the wood and everything that came with the house to you. And then you had to put it together or find someone that could. So, it's a pretty cool house. I've lived around this house and on the street in different houses since, gosh, like for the past 21 years or so. Just because I don't know. I started out in the house next door. My daughter's grandpa owned it. Then I moved to Florida for a good 5 years. Then I moved back here from Florida to the house over here on the corner. A friend of mine lives there. She let me stay with her for a little while. And then I moved where my house is, which it's basically the 3 houses right in a row. So I started in the middle. I went from the middle to the corner, and then from the corner to here, where I'm at. So, and a couple little moves in between there. Seems like was always moving. Now I'm not, because I'm actually buying this house. So, not much moving now. A little bit more stable. Get tired of moving, get tired of paying someone else monthly rent. So, decided to just buy this one. Her grandpa owned this one too. And, so that's theoretically who I'm buying it for. He's passed, so it's not really him, it's her grandma now. But, anyway. Question number 3. Who is your first best friend? My first best friend's name was Laura Bramlett. I have no idea where she is anymore. Wish I did. I really do wish that I knew where she was, but lost track of her a long time ago. We were friends from the point that I was knee-high to a grasshopper all the way up until, I'd say we were 13, 14, somewhere around there. Did a lot together. She lived down the road from me whenever I lived here before we moved to Chatham. And then after we moved to Chatham, she spent many nights out at my house. And I spent many nights at her house. So, yeah. She moved to Peoria with her mom. Oh, I'd say teen years. 16, 17, somewhere around there. And we just kind of lost track. Next question. How tall am I? Well, 2-3 years ago, at least, I was 5'4" 3/4". I have steadily shrunk down to the point where I am now 5'3" 1/2". So, yeah. I'm shrinking. Which comes with age. Let's see, question 5. Dogs or cats? I enjoy both. But I am more of a cat person than a dog person. I do have a grandpuppy. Actually, 3 of them. My son has 2. My daughter has 1. But personally, I prefer cats. They're a lot less maintenance than a dog. Funniest moment throughout high school. I have a horrid memory. I don't remember a lot of high school. So if I think of one, I'll come back to it. But I don't know. I can tell you about things that happened when my brother was in high school. But not so much when I was in high school. Well, I guess I'll tell this one. That's how bad I am. In social studies, we had a whole group of people that would sit around me because I would answer the questions, and then the person behind me would cheat off of me, and then the person behind them would cheat off of them, and then it'd just go a long string of 4 or 5 people sitting either behind me or next to me. They'd all cheat off of me. I didn't care. Not back then. They were all my friends. Really didn't care. It's kind of funny. A funny story from my dad's time. The principal got his car towed because he parked in the wrong spot, and one of the students called the tow truck on him. They were always messing with him. Always messing with him. What's the next question? What year was I born? Ooh. I was born in the summer of love. So for those of you that don't know what that is, I don't know what to tell you, because that's the closest I'm going to get to divulging what year I was born in. It was the summer of love. Let's see. X's and an A. Do that A real quick. Where'd you go? There you are. Alright, then the X's. Yes, I talk to myself. I guess I'm not, because I'm talking to you guys. Are you in, or have you gone to college? Yes, I've gone to college. I have a 4.5-year bachelor's degree. I switched majors a little bit too much, and it put me behind in graduating. Because I thought I wanted to be K through 3 teacher until I got into the class and found out, oh my gosh, you know, there's so much red tape in it, and if you do one wrong thing, it's your butt. So that was that on that. And then my mom wanted me to try something in computers because I was so good with computers. That was a snooze fest. It was so boring. There's no way. No way. So I went through one semester of that. I gave it a try like I told her I would. And nope, nope, nope. So I decided in criminal justice, and now I have a great bachelor's degree in criminal justice and nothing to do with it. It helped me get a job in Florida once, but nope, nothing here. So there's, once this part's done. You guys getting any closer? Kind of starting to figure out what it is? Let me see how much of this I have done. Oh, not a lot. See, this is what is irritating me. All of these are pulled up and they shouldn't be. So I have to go back through all of this and fix it. Whatever, we'll worry about that later. What is my favorite drink? Unsweet tea, but then I put equal in it. Or Fuji apple or grape President's Choice water. Very cold ice water. And Diet Mountain Dew. Those are my favorites. It's pretty much what I drink. I do not like dark sodas. I will drink Diet-Aid and W root beer. And Diet Dr. Pepper if I have to. What is my spirit animal and why? Well, I have a couple. I have a wolf. And it's just because I've always felt a very strong affinity to them. Very strong attraction to them. And then my other one is an owl. And same reason. I've just always been drawn to them. Always been drawn to them. Any C's? No. Straight lines? No. S's. If you guys see any of these, you gotta tell me, because I don't see any. Pluses? No. Nope. And then I guess firefly or dragonflies. Yep, there you go. Dragonflies. I need to get them fixed. The bodies are too... They should be filled out more. You can see especially on this one. That right here and that right there. It's all supposed to be filled in with black for the body. Fireflies are because, or, oh my gosh, dragonflies are because my daughter and I went to my mom, or my grandma's funeral, so her great-grandma's funeral, and there was dragonfly flying around, and no one saw it but us. And then later on, after the funeral, we went to eat at a restaurant, and then afterwards we were all kind of standing around talking out in the parking lot, and the same thing happened. There was a firefly flying around. My daughter and I were the only ones to see it. So I don't know, maybe it's just me being goofy, but I don't, that's just too much coincidence. So she got a single dragonfly tattooed on the same forearm that I did. And I got a double. I got 2 because I have 2 kids, and 1 for each of them. So, and they say that blue will fall out quickly, and this shift right here, that'll fall out pretty quick too. But I've had this 2-3 years and it's still bright as ever. So I don't see that shift going anymore. All right. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? Alien by Thierry Mugler. I love it. Love it, love it. He has Angel and Alien. I prefer Alien. It is so freaking awesome. I could bathe in it. My daughter does not like it. If I spray a little bit, she tells me, "Mom, you put that on too much." It's like, no, you just don't like it. So, oh my gosh, I love that scent. Tea or coffee? Hate coffee. Love tea. English breakfast tea? Irish breakfast tea? You know, just straight black tea with sweetener. Gotta have the blue, equal sweetener in it though. Which just makes my daughter cringe. It's like, honey, I have to put something in it. And for me, that's like the lesser of the 2 evils between that and sugar. What's next? What are my life goals? Oh my gosh. I don't know that I have any. My life goals were always centered around my kids, you know, get them grown up as best I could, because I was a single parent. I had help sometimes, but not all the times, you know. So basically it's just get them up and out of the house, doing good on their own, and that was my goal. I don't know. When I did set a goal, it got shattered. So, and that's something I don't like to talk about. And that was actually not that long ago. So yeah, we don't go there. What sports do I play or have you played? No and stuff. Junior high, I went out for cross country, and that sucked ass. That was a no. That was an absolutely no. It's horrible. Yay, we're gonna go run through a bunch of woods and crap. Yay. Nope. Didn't last very long. Weightlifting. I loved weightlifting in high school. Yep. Whenever that was a choice for gym class, that's what I would choose. Have any books you read changed your life? No. No. Not real. No. I do read a lot though. What is my favorite movie? The Hobbit movies and the Lord of the Rings movies. Those are my favorite movies. I read that book back in junior high school, I believe. Way younger than most people would be reading it. I always was very advanced in reading. Who are my favorite YouTubers? Oh my gosh, there's so many. I think I'll list the ones that aren't in the community, because I like a lot of them in the community. But other than that, I watch Audit the Audit. Height. R slash. Bumfreeze. I'm Brandon. I don't remember his last name. And then, oh crap, what's his name? Matt something or other. The guy that does all the lists. He's like so cool. And then I watch a lot of wood turners like Zach Higgins. There's a guy from New Zealand. He's currently in England. I watch his stuff a lot. Nick Zametti. He's really good. Gosh. Zach Higgins. I watch him a lot. Peter Brown, I want to say. He's another wood turner. I don't know. There's so many different ones I watch on YouTube. Dangerously Funny. I watch him for all the Stardew Valley stuff that he does. Let's see. Do you speak any languages, and how well? Absolutely not. I wanted to speak Italian so bad, but I lived with a guy and his mother, and she was Italian, and she'd speak to him in Italian all the time. I picked up the cuss words. That was about it. I don't know. Just not good at it. Don't have the affinity for foreign languages. Single or taken? I am taken. I am currently in the longest relationship I've ever had. We got together in 2009. And we're still together, and it is what it is. So, yeah. There you go. What's my idea of a dream date? Oh my gosh. No idea. I guess going out to eat at a steakhouse. Getting flowers. Going to a movie. I don't know. Okay. How long was your longest relationship? The one I'm in right now. 2009 till now. So, quite a ways, quite a number of years. How would I describe my fashion sense? Non-existent. I wear what's comfortable that day. Today went out with the daughter, wore jeans. They were bootleg. As soon as I got home, back in my comfortable clothes, back in my jammies per se. My yoga pants and jammy shirt, which is just a t-shirt. But it felt good to be out of the jeans. I've been having a flare-up for a while. The jeans kill my skin, because that's what's been hurting, is my skin. It's called allodynia. Basically, when you have a cold, if you ever feel like your skin hurts for people to touch, that is what it is, minus the cold. So it sucks ass. This is the longest flare-up I've ever been in. It won't stop. But it is what it is. You do what you can. One day at a time. But other than that, jeans, t-shirts, hoodie, whatever. That's what I wear. I make sure everything coordinates and nothing's like not coordinated. Like, I don't wear bright pink with, you know, mustard yellow. Make sure my socks always match, you know, whatever. What is my go-to hairstyle? I have long hair, so I mostly just put it, like right now I have the front part put up in like a little hand-tied bun in the back, just to get it all out of my face. Or I'll wrap it all up in a bun when I want it up. Used to wear a lot of ponytails. I don't do that anymore. If it's not down, it's up in like a handmade bun. I basically wrap the hair up and I wrap it around it and then shove the ends through that little wrap, and then that's it. It's in a bun. Yay. Out of my face. Out of my eyes. That's all I care about. Of course. See? Y'all didn't tell me about missed one. I think that's all. Reds. Yep. Okay. Next color and next question. I don't think I have an equal sign. Nope. Already did that one. Down arrows. Yep. Right there. So we'll do down arrows next. How many siblings do I have? Okay, funny story that. So, I'm adopted. And I know both sides of my biological family. So, here it goes. My adopted family, I have one of each. One brother, one sister. Okay. Then my biological, on my mom's side, 2 brothers and 1 sister. And then my biological on my dad's side, 2 sisters, 1 brother. So I have 8 brothers and sisters in 3 families. I haven't met one of my brothers yet. I want to. But, you know, I get it. He's just, I don't know. He's in the military, and none of them knew about me, including my dad. So I was taken away from my mom right around Christmas time, like 2 weeks before Christmas. And I was in the hospital. And I was like 3 months old, going on 4 months old. I had bronchial pneumonia. So bad that I was admitted into the hospital. And I was taken away because of neglect. And it was severe neglect. She doesn't like to admit to it now, but it's like, you know, I know about my past. I know what happened. I'm not judging you. And I won't judge you unless you lie to me about it, you know, because there's no reason anymore. It is what it is. You know, I'm an adult. You're an adult. Own it. Get over it. You know? That's where I'm at. She won't even tell me the truth about who my dad is. She says it's one person. I did Ancestry.com. I got DNA results back that basically say it's this other person. And she's like, no. You know, it can't. It can only be this one person. And no. It's not. Unless my dad was lying to you about his name, it's not. And he wasn't, because she knew the whole crowd. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into that. So yeah, I have 8 siblings, 4 and 4. And I am the oldest, the middle, and the baby. All in all families. I'm the oldest on my father's side that we know of. I am the middle child on my biological mother's side. And I'm the baby in my adopted mom's and dad's family. So yeah, fun times. What is my go-to fast food order? Where are we ordering from? Simple as that. If it's China King, I believe, I get crab rangoon, fried rice, chicken fried rice with no vegetables, add egg, an egg roll, McDonald's, it's either burger or nuggets, Hardee's, it's usually hot ham and cheese or roast beef. Arby's, it's usually a roast beef with Swiss cheese added, or the French dip. Rally's is chicken bites. KFC, it is chicken nuggets, the popcorn chicken with a side of gravy to dip them in. Haven't tried it, try it. It is the bomb. Not mashed potatoes and gravy, just an individual gravy. I used to get that back in high school. It's not the same as when I was in high school, but it's not too shabby now. PC or Mac? PC. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna skip that one because, yeah. I don't remember much about my childhood. I don't have any morning or evening routines. I have lots of bad habits. Lots of bad habits. Spending too much, that's a bad habit. Procrastinating in the shop, that's a bad habit. I'm told diamond painting and playing games and playing on my phone in bed's a bad habit. My daughter says my Diet Mountain Dew is a bad habit, which it probably is, but what are you gonna do? Let's see. Probably do one more, and then that'll be it. What is my favorite Netflix show? My favorite Netflix show is Mindhunter, and I'm very mad at them for not having it on anymore. It's one show that they need to continue. Because, yeah. Mad about it. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to finish this part here. Then I might post a picture somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. And then maybe I'll throw a picture of it up somewhere. I don't know. Maybe in the video, maybe Nana's group, or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so I will have all this done. Here is a look. Is it starting to make sense to you guys yet? Kind of getting what it is? Getting a flavor? Alrighty. Well, it was nice talking to you guys, and I hope you found out a little bit more about me. Amber, my favorite color is black, purple, and red. So there's that. Anyway, I will talk to you hopefully a lot sooner this time. Bye, guys.